No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing.
Okay, so you failed to appear for court multiple times in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the named defendant is actual property, a registered trade name. And the case has also been certified as a fraud. I have court certified documents to prove that. That should be on the record. And that's the reason why it was certified to be a fraud, because the plaintiff is a foreign-owned private corporation, of which I have no contract with, and neither does the registered trade name. And the registered trade name has been used without authorization and permission, and there's an act of identity theft, and that's probably one of the reasons also why the state has acquiesced that both cases are a fraud. Let me add one more piece of information. I am a foreign sovereign with respect to the privately owned foreign corporation known as the state of Washington.
Yes, on the 303 matter, Mr. Haywood was sentenced to serve 4 days in jail. He failed to report to the jail on June 29, 2023, and we're asking him to be taken into custody to serve that time.
Objection, Your Honor. I actually contacted the jail to make special arrangements to deliver the defendant with the special arrangements to not damage the paper, and the jail refused. So I attempted to deliver the defendant, and objection, the state has no standing as they are representing a privately owned foreign corporation, and the prosecutor is not licensed to practice law in this country.
So basically, this guy is claiming he went to the jail, walked in with a tiny piece of paper that had his name on it, and genuinely thought he could turn that in as a warrant. Like, did he really expect them to look at it and say, "Yep, this checks out, let's arrest you"? Obviously, they didn't accept it, because it was just a piece of paper. But I swear, this dude is on another level. I honestly can't tell if he's completely out of his mind or just playing a role for the drama. I've seen plenty of sovereign citizen cases, but this guy is easily one of the wildest. He's just pulling arguments out of thin air at this point. Let me know in the comments what you think so far, and let's dive back in. Fire.
Okay, so I think it's the 303 that he was convicted and ordered to do jail, and you believe that he didn't comply with jail because there's a docket entry that said defendant complied with jail. Maybe that was an error.
That was probably my attempt to deliver the defendant to the jail, but they refused. And just to clarify, the defendant only exists on paper, just as the plaintiff only exists on paper. The jail refused the paper, and here we are today. And the state still hasn't been standing yet, by the way, as well.
So, Mr. Haywood, it doesn't look like you did the sentence on the 303 matter, and so I am going to quash the warrant. However, I am going to have you serve that time.
Okay, well, I'll deliver the paperwork to the jail. That's fine. I tried to once before, but they refused it. And just to clarify, I'm not the defendant. There is nothing on there, nor is there any testimony from anybody as first-hand witnesses under penalty of perjury that I am the defendant. And I've uploaded plenty of documentation to prove I'm not the actual defendant. That is a registered trade name, matter of public record, and registered with the state. So if you want me to serve some jail time, then we're going to need to change who the defendant is, because I'm not the defendant.
All right, so can you upload a new commitment? Yes, Your Honor.
And the reason they couldn't put my name on there as a defendant is because I'm a foreign sovereign with respect to the corporate entity known as the state of Washington, of which I have no contract with.
Well, you had your day in court on the 303 matter. You had a trial. You represented yourself or the defendant, whichever way you want to say it, but you represented the defendant yourself, and you were convicted, and you were ordered to serve 4 days in jail. You didn't do that. And so
the defendant was ordered to serve 4 days in jail, and I attempted to deliver the defendant to the jail, but the jail refused.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I've done a new commitment for you today so that they won't refuse for the defendant to serve that time. You're going to serve those 4 days, and then you'll be released, and nothing more will happen on that 303 case. You'll be done. And then this case will be heard August 24th at 10:30 in the morning. If you change your mind about representing yourself, then you can ask for help if you want it. If you don't want help, we don't have to have it. So we'll see you in August. I'm going to have you take a seat right over there.
I won't be here for the defendant August 34th. Would you like me to deliver the defendant to the jail?
I would like you to sit over there
Is there any
with
standing
the
or
defendant.
jurisdiction chosen, proven here yet?
Please go take a seat.
Okay, so let the record reflect no jurisdiction.
This whole two personalities act is honestly getting out of control. At this point, I really think the judge should have held him in contempt already. I mean, this guy is constantly being rude, interrupting, and straight up challenging the court's jurisdiction like he actually has a chance of winning. The moment he said he doesn't even identify with his own name, that should have been it. I would have hit him with contempt right then and there. You can't just walk into a courtroom, ignore the law, and start making up your own rules. What do you guys think? Should the judge have taken stronger action, or is this one of those cases where you just sit back and watch the chaos unfold? Drop your thoughts below, and let's dive back in. Fire.
And neither has the identity of the defendant definitively been established.
Okay, please go take a seat. Sonia Sesko, customer 231024002. Mr. Haywood, sit down.
Am I obligated to follow these rules?
You are going to sit down right now.
Do you have any jurisdiction? I don't believe you have any jurisdiction's been proven yet.
Please sit down.
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm asking you to sit down. Sit down.
You don't have authority over the defendant. He has no authority.
What are you doing?
Mr. Haywood?
You escaping?
I got things to do.
No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing. You got some proof of that?
Okay, well, we are all being recorded, so if you leave this courtroom, it'll be a felony escape charge. Your
So you-
choice.
Okay, well then, I guess in the best interest of peace, in regards to your violence, I will go ahead and relax for a minute, but let's get with it. I got things to do. Got it?
What was that just thrown?
Car keys.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, they're my boys.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Mr. Haywood has been very disruptive. He tried to leave the courtroom once he was placed in custody. So just FYI, be careful with him.
So, give me a break. Can I just see just need to see it, thank you. Can I see who's being put into custody, please? I just need to see the name. I just need to see the name of the person. Okay, that's not me, that's the problem here.
Christopher Sanborn's matter. We're here today on
That's not me. The name is saying it, but that's my registered trade name. I got all that documentation right here.
Okay, good. We're
You
going
want
to
it?
take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the defendant technically.
If you want that, I can go with you, put everything private.
Hold on 1 second. Well, that's taken care of.
We can think that can't even get the right name.
Did she file a notice of appearance?
I will make sure that she does, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So yeah, no, you've got Ms. Bradshaw, so that's fine. You don't need to do those forms. But she does need to file a notice of.
All right, that's enough of this sovereign citizen nonsense. It's about time they finally took this guy into custody. He's clearly not living in reality, and he's got the entire sovereign citizen script memorized word for word. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the so-called leaders in those online forums feeding this madness. These people genuinely believe they can opt out of the law just by declaring they're not part of the system. But it's all complete nonsense. You can't just yell, "I'm not subject to your laws," and expect to walk free. They act like they're hacking the system, when in reality, they are just burying themselves deeper. What's really sad is how wrapped up they are in conspiracy theories. They don't realize they are only hurting themselves. The law doesn't care about your sovereign claims. Shout all you want, you'll still end up in jail just like everyone else who refuses to take responsibility. And the wild part? In so many of these cases, they could have walked away by paying a small fine. Instead, they choose the conspiracy route, get locked up, then scream and act shocked when it backfires. To me, it's honestly a joke. So what do you think? Was this guy truly that out of touch, or was he just playing the sovereign citizen role to the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy crazy courtroom drama like this, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, take care. Fisted hand sign fire.